Manja, manja, bon appetit, let's eat. It's time for Tanks Cooks. Manja, manja, bon appetit, let's eat. It's time for Tanks Cooks. It's time once again for Tanks Cooks. We're now in the winter months. That means many cold days. And today, I'm gonna make chili. I've never made chili before, but I'm going to make chili. And I got this chili kit, 2-alarm chili. Let's see how this goes. It says it takes about 2 pounds of meat, so we're gonna put 2 pounds of meat. Now, I am not going to do any beans for my chili, which I don't like beans. I don't like chili beans, so we're gonna do it without chili, without beans. So we're gonna put these 2 pounds of meat. We're gonna get these fried up. Meat. Today, the weather forecast says it's chilly today, hot tamale. So we'll get these meats fried up, and we'll be adding all the ingredients afterwards. Different types of ingredients as we make chili. This is supposed to be done in this should take about an hour to cook, according to the recipe. So we'll see how that comes out as we make chili. While the chili is starting, the hamburger meat starting to brown, we'll add some spices. Adding the spices. La, 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 la. And these won't be the chili spices, though. These will be the meat spices. Because we like to spice our meat, We don't want to just let the meat just stand there. And of course, what that means, we'll be adding accent. I put this shit in everything. Accent. Now the pan's gotta heat up a little bit. We got a little electric, so it takes a few minutes to heat up. Just a little lemon pepper. Garlic. And we'll add a little bit more too when we're ready. What is this? A little dash of this. And alright, a sprinkle of this. And we continue to wait for the stove to start heating, and we'll start chopping this meat up. See, this thing stirs and chops the meat at the same time. It's a nice little tool for your meat. Alright. See, once this is brown, we'll start adding in all of the chili spices. And this thing is got everything you need. It's got the chili pepper. It's got the red pepper. Now the red pepper is what really makes it hot. This has got the onion garlic spices. It's got the paprika. It's got the cumin and the oregano, and it's got the Masa flour. Now what we're going to be doing is we're waiting for all this meat to brown, and also we'll be adding in tomato sauce. And we'll add in the tomato sauce. add a little bit of water, and that's how we make our chili. We got the nice cans of tomato sauce, and this makes it easier. I mean, I could make it from scratch, but you know, for the first time, I think I'm going to just rely on this little box here, chili without beans, as we get and enjoy a nice hot chili on a cold winter's day. As we continue to wait for this meat to brown. Browning up the meat. Browning up the meat. Then we'll be able to eat. And with this, if there are any leftovers, you can make chili dogs. I haven't done a hot dog, a store brand hot dog review in a while. Stay tuned. Hear the story about Wendy's chili, how they make it. If a hamburger gets old, they break the hamburger up and throw it into the chili. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is mixing up quite nicely. It's browning, look at that. Maybe another minute, we'll be able to add everything else. Dun, dun, dun. It says we only need 1 8-ounce can. Is this 8 ounces? Yes, it is. All right. We have browned the meat. Now it's time. Oops. One minute. Alright, we have browned up the meat. Now it's time to start adding everything. Alright, we get 8 ounces of, and I have to reduce this heat to a simmer. 8 ounces of tomato sauce with 2 cups of water. So here's an old trick my grandmother taught me. This way you get all the tomato sauce out and you get all the water you need. So it looks like it might need more tomato sauce. I might actually put a little bit of extra tomato sauce in here. That's why I got the 2 cans. And we will be using the masa to thicken this up a little bit. There we go. And of course, this way when it starts to thicken up, after it boils away a little bit. Now we have to add our little spices. Okay, 2 cups of water, and now the seasoning packets. Except for the red pepper and masa, we'll put those 2 aside over here. We'll add these seasoning packets. Seasoning the chili. Seasoning the chili. Seasoning up the chili. This is a little onion and garlic mix. This is a cumin and oregano mix. Cumin and oregano. Cumin and oregano. Cumin and no, I don't understand. Ooh, that really does smell like chili now. Look at that. I can smell it. It must be that cumin that makes that smell. Cumin and oregano. Cumin and oregano. Alright, we got some paprika. Paprika. Let's add some paprika. Add a little bit of paprika. And mix it around. Don't be a clown, mix it around. Alright, and now we get some chili pepper. Boom, a lot of chili pepper in this one. Nice little bag here. And mix it up, mixing it up. Ooh yeah, look at that, there it is. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that, mixing up very nicely. Alright, now it says save the red pepper and the masa for later. We have to now cover and simmer for about 30 minutes, stirring occasionally. And then we'll see how it tastes. So I'll be stirring it every 5 minutes or so, just to see how it's coming out. And of course we have to cover it while we simmer it. Covering and simmering. Simmering and covering. Alrighty. Now we get to see how it comes out. Alright, well the chili's been simmering for about 20 minutes. Let's see how it's looking. I've been stirring a couple times. It's starting to look really good. Now, I'm gonna start adding other ingredients to get a little heat. Now, it has this Masa here. This is supposed to thicken the chili up a little bit, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to thicken this up a little bit. This Masa. Masa. Of course, I didn't cut it in the right spot. So let's Masa. And there's this little packet of red pepper. Now, this red pepper is what makes the chili hot. Now, it says I don't have to use this. I can make it a totally mild chili and not use it. Or I can make it flaming hot and use the whole packet. Well, I'm going to use just a little. Not the whole packet, but just a little. About half the packet will be suffice. And stir it in. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, there we go. There we go. And this will cook for another 10 minutes. And we'll be ready to serve and to plate the meal. There we go. Looking very good. Looking very good indeed. Alright, looks like the chili is done. So let's get this out and stir it one last time. Whoops, we got that in there. So we'll take that, eject that. Got a little piece of plastic attached. Alright, stir it one last time and take it to the table. Yes, it's time to plate the meal. 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 Oh, time to plate the meal. Time to plate the meal. Let's see how this chili came out. Da-da-da-da. Do-do-do. Da-da-da. And I don't like beans in my chili. I don't like beans at all. So let's see how this tastes and how it came out. It's a mild chili, doesn't have a lot of spice to it. Might be a little bit better if you add a little cheese to the top. Stir your cheese in a little bit to get a little zest in here, a little cheesy zest. Yeah, it's not bad at all for a first chili time. I'll give myself a 6.8. And of course, it's always good to have some bread, and nothing is better than a nice sliced banana.